Bear with me here, guys, while people start to pile in. I'm also gonna go ahead and throw something up on the nest. If you guys could retweet it, just to get more heads in here. Wow, the space just crashed again on me, guys. I'm gonna have to restart a space. 1 second. So if you give me a moment here, I just had a another space crash. What is going on here? All right, there you are. Apparently Twitter does not like Android. Let me go ahead and send you co-host. Hey Dylan, what's up, buddy? It keeps crashing. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna call Anton quick. Hey, buddy, it keeps crashing on me. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to start another one. And go from there. Bye. All right, let's try another space. And we're gonna start it for 6:10. Hold on 1 second. They keep. All right, there we go. Hold on 1 second, guys. I had to rerun the space. So we're just waiting for people to file in. What the? What the frick? Okay, yes, delete. Hold on 1 second.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Yo, is there any way that you could try to host a space call? Apparently, like, my phone just keeps, like, dropping everything. Yeah, is there any way that you could host it? Okay, alright, thank you. Then just invite me right after. Okay. Um, This is what's called. This is live right this second. Hey, apparently it didn't accept Twitter's new Android update, so I'm gonna have my one buddy go ahead and host it, and then we'll be co-hosts. He's starting it up now. Bye bye. Oof. Bear with me. You know, I really shouldn't have updated my app when I knew that this version worked. I'm sorry that I'm keeping you guys here so long. Let's see. Dylan start that yet? I missed the market close and interest rate rise. Well, let's try this again.
We got sound.
Wow, this is just not working at all.
Buzz, how's it sounding? We got sound. We got the
Now I do. Now I do finally. I don't know what was happening there, man. That was really, really odd. Let me go. I don't even want to leave the screen to text him. All right, hold on one second.
It's acting weird.
Twitter's being really, really weird. I shouldn't have downloaded that latest update. It seems like that's what did it to me. Colby, hold on. We just had a few people, well, a few spaces crash. So we are working on getting people back in. Yo, Dylan, do you want to throw up that did you have music playing while we were waiting or no?
Yeah, I do.
Can you throw that up while we just sit here and wait for Anton?
Yeah, let me know when it's a good volume.
Alright. I can't hear anything yet. A little bit higher. Perfect. I'm sorry for the delayed start, guys.
Aladdin. Did I say that right? Aladdin?
Feel free to request mics while we wait for Anton. Oh, hey, there he is. 1 second. Hey, Dylan, will you throw him a co-host?
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going great, man. Good to hear from you. We are having a lot of technical difficulties ever since I started talking about this one in specific stock that I think we're all here to talk about. So I think that a lot of people are going to go ahead and try to talk about share price. I just want to go ahead and say that Anton cannot talk about share price. Um, he also cannot talk about any other tickers. I do have a few questions here lined up for him, but I do want to hear from you guys and what questions you guys have. So again, please ask for mics. Um, but I guess my one question to you, Anton, my first one, is going to be that again, I know you can't talk about the share price, but can you feel a change in, I guess, your coworkers' attitudes based on the share price?
Um, no, not really. We're kind of like, live and let live, support where we can. Everyone is really, up for the challenge, no matter what it is. So, uh, it's like the same enthusiasm day in, day out. It doesn't get old. It never stops being fun. You're always challenging yourself. We're a global corporation. Um, yeah, it's just relentless, man. We're getting after it. We're getting after it in ways that we never have, and doing things that we've never done. And it's like really, really time consuming, but at the same time, like really exciting. And we're expecting results.
Well, I think a lot of shareholders are expecting results as well, and I think that over the last week here, we're starting to feel that. Um, what is a day in the life of Anton like? Like, what exactly, you know, do you wake up and have on your to do list, for instance?
I mean, one of the things, like just personally on Anton's to do list is, I learned this from Roger actually, is like exercise first thing in the morning. So I like try to up the ante on push-ups a little bit in the morning. A little bit of water first, some sunlight, some coffee, of course, true New Yorker, and then it's like consistency, man. Consistency is one of the most underappreciated aspects of being a professional, right? Like you are like valued. Your value is much more dependent on your ability to be consistent. Um, in baseball terms, to be a 300 hitter, to be a Joe DiMaggio who hit in 56 consecutive games. Why do we know that? Because the longest streak ever is consistent. Um, that's one of the most tangible, like it's one of the most tangible things you can do. So like for me, it's consistently going in and checking each of the feeds, reading everything that I can that anyone has to say. Yes, I'm everywhere, reading everything as much as I can, and reporting where I have to, not reporting when I don't have to. there's a lot of spam out there too, as you guys know. Then producing different types of content, uh, ideas, pitches, partnerships, all that stuff, all that good stuff. I have a couple meetings a day typically, which are all like fun, enjoyable, again, challenging. I like the challenge. I enjoy the challenge. And each of my colleagues like has like a really unique, specific genius to them that really kind of exudes. It brings out like the best side of you. So it's always interesting. It's always challenging, and it's always like educational. You're always learning, and you're always like given an opportunity to share your genius as well. So like when you're put in that type of position, man, like it's really, really tough to not succeed, right? Like you just have to succeed because it's an absolute perfect opportunity. It's a really, really good balance of the two.
Thank you, thank you. And I was wondering if you could explain the importance of the vote on May 16th and what the onboarding process will be like if it does pass, of course.
I'm not sure that I can speak to that right now.
Fair enough, that's respectable. Do you have any fears as far as potential hurdles go when it comes to growth?
I mean, what's the obvious one, right? The obvious one for everyone, the obvious hurdle that we as a society are facing right now is the singularity complex, or the concept of singularity, what's a zero sum game, and the robots are here, right? Like it's real now. AI is here. So like us as a company, as a leader of the ed tech industry, we're not shying away from it. We're taking that challenge head on, and we're embracing artificial intelligence. We're embracing AI. We're building that in ways that you can't even imagine. Yes, we have Genie coming out, but we're really pushing the envelope in so many ways, and have a lot of really exciting things planned for the near future with regards to AI. And like I said, with open arms, we're embracing this thing. It's going to shift the way the world operates. It already has. A lot of you guys think ChatGPT when I say AI. ChatGPT is just a tree in the forest. There was over 1,000 AI ChatGPTs released in April 2023. This thing is really, really enormous. It's going to change a lot of people's lives, and I'm really happy to be at the forefront and with like a person like Roger that has the vision to like embrace this and use it to our benefit and to build it into like our methods, our procedures. It's really amazing to have that opportunity.
Any updates on the rollout for beta?
I don't have an update on that quite yet, but I believe we have a really good list right now of people. I'm not sure if it's completely filled or not. I'm pretty sure it is, but I would have to check on that, but I think it is. And I don't know about the release quite yet. There's a lot of moving parts, as you can imagine. And like I said, we're a lifelong educational technology company, and we are catering to my 1-year-old the same way my 91-year-old grandma. Like it's running the gamut completely. If you want to learn, if you want to improve, if you want to better your position in your career or in your life, or make something easier, or learn a new skill, a new trade, side hustle, whatever it is, like we're going to be the ones that you're calling. It's not if, but when. I maybe overdid it on the coffee today. So I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast, or maybe I've just been listening to a little bit too much of Roger. Roger has a really fast cadence to his voice. Could be the drill music as well. Drill hip hop in London really gets the mood set for these calls. Exciting times, guys.
I myself am very excited as well. I think that we are coming into a very pivotal time. Um, If there was like one thing though, I know, it's all positivity, but if there's one negative aspect to the business model or the business, what do you think that specific thing would be? If you had to,
Sure.
just pick one thing out of a hat.
Sure, that's a great question. I think the answer is pretty easy, and I'll be honest with you. It's the camaraderie, right? I worked with the NBA before, National Basketball Association, and I would go out to lunch with my colleagues at lunch hour in Midtown Manhattan, and we would have like a camaraderie, kind of like a brotherhood per se, and um, it was fun. Like it was really you get to know each other like very well, and like of course when we like are at a destination or working with a specific group or a specific like entity, it's really fun getting to know them, and like you work with who you work with. But like I would love to have the opportunity to just get to know like on another level like everyone, or get to spend more time with Roger, just listening to him and like letting the like pressing the record button on my iPhone and just listening and downloading every single word that he says, and then going back and reviewing it, because those seconds are priceless. To be honest with you, um, I sorry, I'm getting a call. Hello.
I'm with you. I could hear you.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I have a question for you guys though. Can you guys like tell me a little bit about like what's going on with like the stock market this week? The timeline has been flooded with all types of tweets about the stock market in general, the SEC, and a lot of things going on there. On the end.
So I can just go ahead and say that today Jay Powell spoke. The FOMC had their statement. They raised by 25 basis points, which was projected. But that's why you see a lot of the volatility that you're seeing. Um, as far as a lot of these stocks, they seem like they're all at pivotal points. It just seems like it just needs a little bit of a push, but I think that comes from the big money, or it's going to come from a series of flushing these naked shorts out. At least that's the way that I see it.
Sweet. Could I get a take from Dylan? Am I allowed to ask? Request?
Oh yeah, man. To me, it's just hoping and praying at this point because everything is it's either trading sideways. People are bag holding. I think most of retail, bought early on, and the market's just getting slaughtered. So the only two options they got is, accept the realized loss and then move on to another play, or just hold on for dear life. Um, I like the latter. I have my exit strategies pretty set in stone. I know when to take a loss and move on, and if if the trade is going against me. So so far it's been working out for me. So get some really good positions. Because I'm not a technical trader. I'm more of a news. I know that news and things like that move, moves it positive or negative, and I just try to catch it going up.
I respect it. And are most of you guys like in the same business industry? Like, do you guys have similar strategies? Like actually, that's yeah. I want to know like where you guys like what would help you more? What would you like to learn about? That's kind of like help me help you kind of thing. Like I'm kind of new to this part of the business per se. Like I don't know what a technical trader is different from a news trader, but I do know that like I believe in equality and justice for all. So yeah, I don't like the naked shorts either, obviously. and I believe that that will be resolved in due time with Unity, of course. But yeah, like fill me in. Like, what do you guys want to learn? Like, Wifey, I appreciate all of the support that you've given us, like throughout all of the channels, all the pages. See you. Special little shout out right there. Thank you so much. Would love to hear more about you as well. Any of you guys, like, what do you guys want to learn? What would help you more, like, in your trade, is what I'm asking.
Okay,
Well,
so really, I mean, a lot of us here are in Genius Group, and we like the stock. The forecast. You guys are embracing AI, education, which is something that's pivoting. Because for a long time, your brick and mortar campuses or whatnot, and degrees have just been becoming too expensive. And people, even at a doctor's level, you're in debt for so long, and I like the direction you guys are going, and I just wish we had more info, which I know you can't say, as far as like things that you're doing to provide value for the company. If you could expand some more on Genie AI, because that's probably one of the singular most things that I'm most excited about, because it has a back end with Salesforce and their Einstein AI, and incorporating that huge CRM that has like 6 or 7 different layers to it, where you can use it to be your personal assistant.
Oh yeah.
So I'm pretty excited to check that out, and also just really just updates the latest, to see how your guys' ball is continue rolling every day.
Yeah, I mean, about Genie, the way I would describe Genie is, we've all seen the movies where like you're microchipped in your brain, and like all of a sudden like your brain becomes like super powered, or you can download all the information or all the memories. We've all seen that movie or a variation of that movie. Now think about Genie in that sense, but reverse. Instead of a microchip being put into your brain, you're putting your brain into the Genie. So you're inputting your who you are, and the Genie then helps you become who you want to be, with concrete operational objective measures. And these are psychodynamic measures. These are like goal-oriented measures. These are cognitive measures. These are like all types of measures. So that's what I think I could say on the Genie. But you kind of get what you put in. So you put in whatever information, whatever motivates you, whatever your priorities are, whatever your goals are, wherever you are right now, and you're honest with the system, like it's your data, you're by yourself, right? And it connects you with who you like probably want to be in touch with within the network in a productive way. It suggests you content that is going to help you specifically, and that's powered by, as you said, a lot of artificial intelligence, which is it scours the entire internet, and kind of like is a pretty infinite measuring tool. So yeah, that's absolutely it. And I have the same optimism as you, Dylan.
And for a lot of people that don't know, Salesforce has been a huge CRM player for business, entrepreneurs, small companies, huge companies, Fortune 500s, whatever have you. And when you can use a tool like that, it's almost like a Gerber or survival tool or a multi-tool. And your AI that you're building, that anyone's building, it's only as good as the data that you pump into it. And Salesforce has so much data over the years for entrepreneurs' business that it's CRM, just knowing that it's going to have access to that data is going to be mind blowing. Anything from emails, follow-ups, chat bots, all of that. So yeah, I'm really waiting for that beta. But the way it's set up now, it looks like it is geared towards the 0 to 7. And I'm not going to name it. There's another company that's offering something similar. and it's really intriguing because they are, I guess, it's more like a tutor. You know, it won't give you the answer, but it will help you like create a story or challenge you, or you know, it's only as good as the questions you ask it. So yeah, just excited to see that beta roll out.
I'm a really big fan of emojis. I wish I can send you a Twitter Spaces winky face emoji as you were saying that. But here's my virtual winky face emoji, Dylan. Guys, I have like 4 minutes because I have a hard stop at 45. Got to prep for our meeting at 4 p.m. PT. But yeah, I can take another one. I would love to.
One quick question. Okay, what are the latest branding and marketing things that you want to launch or you want to do, or in the middle of, if you can speak on it?
Oh wow, yeah. I don't know if I can speak on it. I am in the middle of that, but I don't know if I can talk about it. So I'm going to err on the side of caution here and take the fifth.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap it up really quick. I do apologize about the late start time and the technical difficulties. I don't know what Twitter's doing, but you did post something on Twitter the other day with a picture. It was a GIF, and then it said mid-May. So obviously, you know, like we're looking for mid-May, which lines up with the vote. I know you can't talk about the the onboarding to upstream, but is there any way at all that you could talk about the importance of said vote, or is that just completely off the table?
I think that's beyond my jurisdiction, guys.
That's fair enough. I could respect that. And again, I'm so sorry about about being late. Anybody with questions before next week's installment? Well, I guess not. Anton, that was a really quick one.
Appreciate you guys. We'll talk soon.
Hey, brother. I appreciate you.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, guys, that ran a little bit short. Unfortunately, Twitter, didn't had other plans. Go ahead, DIY.
So, what do y'all think about like AI and like dating? I mean, do you think that like AI could like look at all your social media and everything else and then like pair you up with like somebody else? I mean, that's what the guy kind of almost sounds like they're wanting to do.
Dating, I don't necessarily have an input on that, to be quite honest, but I do see the applications almost endless when it comes to AI, so I mean, that's always a possibility, I guess, right?
I mean, if you think about it, like the way he was talking about it kind of like matching you up and all this other stuff and trying to figure out who you best could be. I mean, do you think that that's what he's trying to use AI for, or what are they? I mean, I hear a lot of their stuff.
Not at all. What he's suggesting is towards like a psych test, almost like when you join the CIA, FBI, they do that that test. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called a Wilkes, or I can't remember what it's called anyway. But and it just piggybacks off what kind of entrepreneur you are, and matches you that way. So like let's just say you're gonna run maybe like a paper business or something, and it might just run you through it, and it might do projections and almost like paper trading on some of these apps maybe.
Okay, all right. Didn't seem like it, but whatever.
Understood. All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and we will reconvene next week. I do apologize about again the late start, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And if you guys are bored throughout the day, I cover GNS along with other popular tickers. If you guys want to hop on stream one of these days, but again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Dylan, thank you very much for hosting because of my technical issues. And I will see you guys all next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna change out the header. If anybody wants to hang out for the next 5-10 minutes.
I'm hanging out. What's
I
up?
know, yeah, I know some people got some questions. Go ahead and say it. Give them a couple seconds. I'm trying to
What's
think.
going on with Trika?
Well, I'm long, personally.
Can you change that, Buzz?
Can I change what? Well, anyways, nonetheless, I'm long on TRKA. Luckily enough, I actually was able to sell Mullen today just before the news of the offering, and then I threw it onto TRKA and made my position even heavier. So that's kind of where I'm at.
What price did you get in at?
Almost 19 cents flat. It was trading on. Wait, where the heck was it? Let me grab my mouse. TRKA. It was approximately, yeah, about 19 cents flat almost. And that's a
I bought,
that's a DCA though. My average is a little bit higher.
yeah, I bought in 4,000 shares today at like 1902. So I mean, I'm at like 18,000 shares now, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff that's out there talking about the reverse split, and then I don't know. I mean, like a lot of people say it's off the table. What? So it's just going to be like a buyout because it doesn't. I mean, we can't make the dollar now, so it seems like it's been under like a big attack here lately.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on one second. Let me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
what's gonna
end
happen.
my
I picked up a new position today. I'm at like 1892 or something like that, 0.18.
Give me one
So
sec.
I feel pretty good about my position. As far as reverse splits, as far as delisting, are they going to get an extension? Who really knows, man? Just fundamentally,